whatever came next. The engine sputtered, it coughed, then it died. Alex groaned. He tried to start the car again and again, but it was no use. The car was dead. Alex swore under his breath. He was stranded. He checked his phone. No signal. Of course, he sighed. He had no choice but to go for help. He stepped out of the car into the darkness. The silence was unnerving. The air was heavy and still. It pressed down on him like a weight. Alex looked down the road. It stretched out before him, a ribbon of darkness. The woods seemed to be closing in. He could have sworn he heard something, a whisper. Just on the edge of hearing, he shook his head. It was just the wind. He started walking. His footsteps echoed in the silence. Each step seemed to take him deeper into the darkness. A sign, nailed to a tree, caught his eye. It was old and weathered. He could barely make out the words. Turn back. Alex frowned. That was creepy. The hair on the back of Alex's neck stood on end. He turned to leave. A figure emerged from the fog that was rolling in. An old man. He was stooped with age. His eyes were milky white. "Don't go any further, son," the old man croaked. His voice was raspy, like dry leaves skittering across the asphalt. "This road is dangerous." Alex felt a chill run down his spine. He opened his mouth to speak, but the old man was gone, vanished into thin air. Section 6. The walls close in. Hesitantly, Alex approached the house, his heart pounding in his chest. The night was eerily silent, save for the occasional rustle of leaves in the wind. The house loomed before him, its dark silhouette a stark contrast against the moonlit sky. The front door creaked open as if inviting him inside. He stepped inside, the floorboards groaning under his weight. The dimly lit entryway seemed to swallow him whole. The darkness budged. He was trapped. He was trapped in this house, with those things. Section 8. Trapped in the rearview mirror, Alex spun around. A cold dread filled him. The photos, the car, the missing people. He was going to be one of them. He pounded on the door, but it was no use. He sank to the floor. Defeated. He was going to die here. He heard a noise behind him. He turned, but there was nothing there. He was alone, or was he? Section 9. A legacy of fear. A car sped down the abandoned road. The driver, a young woman, was lost. She had taken a wrong turn, and now she was hopelessly lost. She sighed. This was just her luck. She saw a sign nailed to a tree. She slowed down to read it. It was a missing person flyer. She frowned. That was strange. Felt like the shadows were closing in on her. She didn't stop driving until she reached the highway. The open road was a welcome sight, a beacon of safety in the night. She didn't dare look back, afraid of what she might see. She would never forget the look in those eyes. They haunted